All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator. I got one. Protein spill. Switch it. Hit it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, that's going to be caught by Richardson. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
6-6, pull it high. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Ready? Go, run.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Check the hot read. Tighten up. Pilot, 64, weak. 5.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Mike 56, Mike 56. I can't get it.
To throw again. Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
2nd and 4. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw on second down. Herbert, and caught by Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And 2 stop. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Check. Hurry.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
He's got his man. It's Williams. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
61, match, lights.
Brings up 3rd and
9. Buzz.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And his kick is indeed good, and they are on on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
6 guys, check 6 guys.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Out, 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 out. Shift.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser, headed for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On the ground, it's Eckler. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On first down, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Second and 9.
Hey, box truck.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert complete. It's Henry. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Alpha. Get it.
From the gun, Herbert, and he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Chargers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he completes it to Westbrook. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
A gain of 14. First down, Jaguars.
Let's go now. 70 ending. 40. That's the way. Hey, go.
Now back to throw. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook in the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Fournette. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Coming to you, coming to you.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. The open man is Westbrook.
The first down pass complete to D.D. Westbrook. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Fournette on the counter. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
56 is the mic. I got you. I got you. 56.
They're going to look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Check three.
Hey, high 7. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he completes it to Henry. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Recon, 132 fighter. Snap.
Off play action. Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Complete to Bryant. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Eckler. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
61, match box, Mike.
Check 99. Check 99.
25-yard line.
Go. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Let's go. 30 base.
Check 56. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is Fournette. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Let's go, Sports. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here is Eckler. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Watch that in. Watch that in.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Check hot route. Hot, hot. 36, 36.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
We got 3. We got.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Ready. Go to the flag.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he
Ready, ready! Hit it! Set! Now! Ready, ready! Here we go, set! Leaf river, leaf river! Here we go! Fire! Let's go now! 8, go! On the double. 6-6, bullet high. Get it! Here we go! 18, Gator. Hit. Ready? 60, Pittsburgh. Set, go! Let's go! 91, shoot! On the set. Set, hut! Come on, set! Hit it! Set up! 8, read! 80 weapon! Now! Set, ready! Ready, ready! Down! 60 outlaw! Pilot, 64, Leaf River, Leaf River! Ready, ready! 60 orange! Fire! Set! Go! Here we go, set! 5th, get it! Here we go! 70, Indy! Hit. Ready, set, go! Let's go now! 10, shoot! Here we go! Set, hut! Ready, 18, hit it! Let's go! Now! Come on, set! 60 Pittsburgh! Blue draw corkers! Hey, exit! Ready, ready! Set up! 90 Wolf! Recon! 1 Leaf River! Leaf River! Set, ready, fire! Down, 8, read. Hut, go! Ready. Get it. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Head up. Okay. Greystone, travel. Set, go. Set, shoot. Okay, break. Set, hut. Here we go, set. 60 orange. Hit it! Here we go, here we go! Now! On the ready. Ready, ready! Let's go now! 50, plant! General, Leaf River! Leaf River! Here we go! Fire! Ready? 70, go! Let's go! Let's get it! Come on, set! Head up! Got it! Set, go! Ready, ready! Shoot! Set. Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Set, hut. Down. 9, hit it. Ready? Now! Ready, ready! 30 base. Ready, ready! Set! Leaf River! Leaf River! Here we go. Set! 8, read! X3! To fire! Here we we go, here we go. 15, Lonnie. Big putt, go. Ready up. Top, get it. Let's go now. Hit it. Here we go. 60 orange. Set, go. Ready? 10, 2, shoot. Let's go. 50, plant. 22, jump ball. Say, hut. Come on, set. Hit it. Set it. 10, Lobo. Protein spill. Now. Set, ready. 18 Gator. 6-6. Ready, ready. Down. 18. Leaf river. Leaf river. Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Fire. Set. 91. Go. Here we go. Set. 30 base. Gone. Gone. Get it. Here we go. Here we go. 8. Read. 80 weapon. Hit it. Ready, break. Set, go. Let's go now. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Shoot. Here we go. 60 Outlaw. Pilot, 64. Say, hut. Ready? 60 orange. Blue draw, hit it. Let's go. 10 Tucson. Now. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Set it. 50, plant. Leaf river, leaf river. On the double. Recon, 1-5. On the set. Puck, go. Set, ready? Get it. Down. Hit it. Ready, ready. Set, go. Set. Shoot. Ready, set, hit it. Ready. Greystone, travel. Hey, Echo. Now. Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. General West. Hey, orbit. Ready, ready. Let's go now. 90 Wolf. Hey, Wahoo. 61 Matchbox Lights. Leaf River, Leaf River.